The Tretch and Romeo News Podcast.
I think they did. I mean, they made it to the finals last season. Yeah. Sorry, the Eastern Conference Finals last season. So they made it to the finals in 2020. Eastern Conference Finals, and no, they weren't in it. They were in the Eastern Conference Finals last season, and then now they're in the finals this season.
So they were in the finals in 2020.
Yeah.
They were in the Eastern Conference Finals in 2022, and they were in the finals again in 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking.
That's
a good.
It's a good run. It's a good run. It's not a bad run at all. Yeah. So 2 finals appearances in 3-4 years.
Eastern Conference Finals without even really having like no type of real big roster changes. Like that's the same little squad. And they was counted out the first time they did it, and they did it again, and they did it again, kind of.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. See, the funny thing is they are the squad that can get you there, but I still think, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'll admit Jimmy Butler's probably not the guy who's gonna win you the championship. But then again, you know, we got to see because the nigga probably. I'm pretty sure he's hurt now. I'm pretty sure a lot of these niggas is hurt now. These niggas played. I think there's like a cost or a tax to like playing above your rank. You know what I mean? For so long that it has like either some type of mental toll or at least a physical toll, to where you're just like you just don't have it at the very very moment that they really need it. But then again, maybe it's like the extra 3 games against Boston. Maybe that's just kind of catching up, where you know what I mean, we don't take care of business. You know what I mean, niggas take care of you.
Nah, I think they just not a better team than who they playing. That's all. I think it really just come down to that. They could be achieving and fucking accomplishing and producing at their highest potential. But I really just don't think that they, like, just look at their average per game, their average score per game, and look at Denver's average score per game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, like Miami was they were a net negative in point differential, so.
Exactly.
You have a negative point differential where every team typically scores more than you. So that means you're really winning at like the absolute margins.
Exactly.
So
on top of that, they're not supposed to be here, and there's a reason for that. So, but yeah, this is I'm not gonna repeat it, but I will say, you know, hats off to those guys in Miami.
Yes, because they made
system, it. Pat Riley.
Luckily, you made it here. You know what I mean?
Nah, because you know what it is. It's something to be said for it, bro. You know how they say the Super Bowl hangover. It be the team that lose that get the Super Bowl hangover. And the Eagles have been talking a whole lot about that on the offseason. Like even like Kelsey has said it's the worst feeling he's ever felt in his life. Cox has said it was hard to come back from. Like it was a really like.
What do you mean, after winning or after losing?
After losing.
Okay.
BG said, he was like, yo, winning that joint was amazing, but losing that motherfucker was the worst thing I ever felt in my life. Like,
damn.
All of these niggas really, like, that Super Bowl hangover is real, and it's not, the Super Bowl hangover is classically the team that loses that shit.
Exactly.
So it's like you expend all those resources, and then you just feel like you're in a pit because you know everything you put to get there. And it's like,
exactly, yeah. It took so much to get there. It was like, damn, how do we get back?
Right.
You know what I mean? Do we even have what it takes to get back here? You know what I mean? Because it took so much just to get to this moment, just to lose.
Yeah.
I mean,
like, I know I was my greatest self.
Yeah.
I know I was my greatest self at that moment. Can I be my greatest self at that? Damn, is that achievable? Like, fuck. I went on a run, nigga. I went on an impossible run.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, but I don't know. I think it is replicatable. Maybe not to the same, you know, the same record in the same regard. But, I mean, because, you know, we actually have a pretty tough, you know, schedule ahead of us this season. But I don't know. I think a lot of the guys here are battle-tested enough. And I don't think it's necessarily a thing to where, you know, like we've had like any type of degradation. If anything, niggas gonna actually get better. I mean, we got a lot of young, you know, new niggas coming in too. So
yeah,
you know,
transitioning back to Eagles talk, but yeah, like Miami showed so much motherfucking resilience and being able to come back and come back and come back.
Yeah,
I gotta give them credit for that. Now back to the Philly shit, dog. I mean, we got a young ass old team.
Yeah.
We got a young ass, old ass locker room, bro. Do you know what that means?
This is a great position to be in, actually.
Hell yeah, nigga. we set for the future.
We got OGs and young guns.
Niggas still Pro Bowling it up. We got motherfucking nigga. We got Slay as a team captain, nigga. We got motherfucking Jalen Hurts MVP ass leading them boys in there. what I'm saying? We got Jason Kelsey coming back. That whole entire O-line. We lost Sam Malu.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, he came on a little later anyway. But
It's all good. We lost Sam Malu.
yeah,
But that's going to be Landon Dickerson. Or it might fuck around and be Cam Jurgens. It's all good. I don't give a fuck.
I like that.
I don't give a fuck. So, nigga, on defense, nigga, we got all these little kids from Georgia. These little Bulldogs.
The squad,
Nigga, all them
squad
little
up.
niggas.
I really like that actually, because you get guys that already have chemistry and they actually know how to work with one another. So, you know what I mean? You're integrating their system into your system and making that system work. That's just.
But you doing it under vets. You got vets still around.
And I'm wondering if we maybe probably hired one of the assistant coaches that were on the team there as well too. That would be really interesting. You
It's
know,
possible. It's possible.
that would be very cool.
Do you feel any type of way about Jalen Hurts, Goddaddy being OC now?
Not necessarily, because I mean, honestly, I feel like like that. I don't know, Jalen Hurts. I get very very good vibes from him, man. I feel like he's one of those guys that's like,
y'all light skinned niggas stick together, Tresh. Come on.
I mean, maybe so, but this ain't even a light skin thing. You know what I mean? So this is just like
You saw him grittying at the softball game?
What?
He was grittying at the softball game?
Grittying is a dance. Sorry, I'm washed, man.
Grittying is dance.
Grittying.
Yeah.
That nigga went from a fucking mascot to a dance.
Yeah, it's an old dance, too. It's 6 months ago dance.
It's new to me.
Jalen Hurts? All right, well, either way. No, but like,
And my nigga can dance too. Is that what you saying?
my nigga got his master's degree in the off season.
I mean, Jalen Hurts is gonna be all right, bro. My man's got an all woman staff, so he already got his ESG covered and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yo.
You know what I mean? So he's got that covered. My man, himself, anytime he actually makes a public appearance, he's always prim and proper. You know what I mean? He always says all the right things. You know what I mean? He always displays himself to be a great teammate, a great leader. You know what I mean? Very clean cut. You know what I mean? All the ladies like him. You know what I mean? And it just works. So I'm like, this guy, he's a bona fide star, man. And I think, and you see what he does on the field, the nigga backs it up. So I'm like, I cannot hate on this man.
No,
I mean, let this young man be great. And I'm just happy that he happens to be on our team. So, and hopefully it translates to actually better, pass throwing. I know that they can actually run his ass off. You know what I mean? The NFL is actually about to fucking make a rule change because this nigga's too dominant on QB sneaks. This nigga, let that man get paid. Let that man be great. You know what I mean? This is.
Don't that man squat like 600 paws?
Happy Pride. But yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's strong. It's a big boy, man. I feel like he might actually be one of the heavyweights. And I feel like being in the Super Bowl, even though there's a sense of hangover, I feel like that was for us as a team, especially the way people actually felt about us. I felt like that was an arrival for the Eagles as an organization with our coach and everything, to where it was just nah, dog, we here, the heavyweights.
I think I got a theory, bro.
All right.
They be trying to they call themselves a QB factory, and they be trying to find talent. They be trying to not do retreads, and they be trying to stay ahead of the fucking curve. Because how he was explaining recently, he was like, if you copying the team that went to the Super Bowl last year, you a year too late. You got to be ahead, right? So I really think that these niggas go out of their way to, instead of fucking going off of all of the paperwork and going off of all of the other scouting shit, these niggas really are worried about that interview, bro. You heard about that interview process?
Nah, so they have a very...
Yeah, the most stringent interview process in the goddamn league, as far as I'm concerned. Niggas got to be there for a whole fucking day with Laurie, with motherfucking Nick, and all of them niggas. And, certain niggas embrace it, and those are the niggas who fucking, they end up doing it well. And the same thing with Nick. When he came through, he had to kick it with Laurie for, a whole 2 days. Him, Laurie and Roseman and Nick. Just, you know what I'm saying? Whole 2 days. That's the interview. So, I'm feeling that's where you would see a Jalen Hurts, and you would be like, nah, this nigga's different. I need this ball in the squad. I don't give a fuck if we got a QB. We just paid this nigga $128. I need this guy on the squad. He young. Yeah, but we'll see what happens.
But did you see his interview with that he had with John Gruden on YouTube, and they had the like
Hurts?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, nigga. This
Yeah,
nigga
no,
got
that told you that told you everything you need to
These
know.
niggas was speaking a language I don't understand. And you know what? I'm gonna go get my translator. I'm gonna go get my translator and watch that video with him. Dead ass.
So like that in itself kind of told you like where it was just like nah, dog, like this guy's
did you
special.
see the joint that John Gruden did with Carson Wentz?
Nah.
Yeah, he just told him I'm going to be a two-handed monster. He was like, you tell yourself every play, I'm a two-handed monster. I'm a two-handed monster. You know why? Because Carson Wentz kept fucking fumbling.
I'm a two-headed monster.
Two-handed.
Two-handed.
Yeah, because he kept holding the ball with one hand and fumbling that shit. So John Gruden was coaching him up by telling him, I'm a two-handed monster. You got to tell yourself that every play. You go back, you drop back, you got to scramble. I'm a two-handed monster.
Yo, we live.
We live.
Sorry, not to cut you off, man. Niggas
right,
listening,
we
dog.
live.
Yeah, we live and direct right now, man. Just so y'all
Niggas
niggas
is
know.
listening.
This ain't the pre-record. This ain't the pre-record. We out here with y'all.
All right,
You know what I mean,
yeah.
so
So anyway, yeah, that you see the difference though? Like, one of them quarterbacks is primed for fucking, I don't know, you think he a Hall of Famer?
Jalen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to him. I mean, listen. If he plays like he played last season, 5 seasons, he'll be a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? So, you give me 5 of those, you can be a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? So I think you know, and you know, he's young enough, and I feel like he has a good enough head on his shoulders. So yeah, he'll be there. You know what I mean?
From what I'm hearing in OTAs, that nigga trying to make a maxi leap. He out here trying to do all types of Patrick Mahomes type shit. He trying to make passes that he would not try in games last year. And he's, you know, they getting picked every once in a while, you know. But that's OTAs. That's why you try that shit. Quez is dropping balls.
Yeah, it's funny because he went from being like a bailout guy to actually being like kind of like a weak point. So
Nah, he's supposed to be number 3.
yeah,
But I mean, we got a strong ass core, so we kind of don't.
but well, that's the thing though. But he was like a number 3. I felt like it was a point to where like he was like unnecessarily clutch in some moments. But then like when the but I guess
he had like 700 yards or something like that. He was doing good.
He was doing good. I just think
It's
like
just that he had
in the postseason when niggas kind
he
of
had drops
in,
and he had drops in pivotal moments, and that was huge. That was huge because it was like, yo, you're the guy who we depend on for big plays, big chunk plays. So when you drop those, you know what I'm saying?
That
shit
hurts. That hurts. Yeah, sure.
yeah.
So, I think that's like I don't know, but that's one thing I do like about this team is that we're bringing everybody back. You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of times I think a lot of part of it
wasn't able to get my man CJ GJ back, which I really, you know, I wish we could have got him back.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean we'll be all right. We'll be all right.
I mean, I feel like you know, like our well, that's the only thing. I feel like the front office things that kind of make me kind of cause the pause. But then again, we got a lot of veterans in there. A lot of people wanted to come here actually after last season. That's very interesting right there, to where it's just like
that's what you want. Though. That's winning
like,
culture.
That's actually really good.
That
you know,
shit
so
draws talent. That shit draws talent. That shit draws talent. That shit draws winners. Like, I feel like personally, one of the things I hate about the Sixers is I felt like nobody wanted to play here. Like, I feel like I've been watching Embiid, who, you know, they drafted. I've been watching Simmons, who they drafted. And then just all these other random ass niggas, bro. Like, just random motherfuckers, bro. From the Korkmazes to the motherfucking, fucking Raul Netos and shit, to motherfucking O'Briens, to fucking Miltons, to fucking all of these little fucking random niggas, bro, that don't do Mike Scott. None of these niggas is going to do shit in the playoffs. And you have them, like, doing whole 20 minutes and shit on the floor. Like, fucking Deadman. Like, who the fuck said, yo, Deadman can help us win? For real, bro. If it come down to it, don't put Trez on the floor. Put Deadman on the floor, bro. Do that.
If that was 2 seasons ago, you could have did that. Not this season. So,
nah, man, that shit just weird to me, bro. Like, so I always felt like until James Harden signed here, we was not a team that talent would come to.
One to come to. So
yeah, everything we got is literally homegrown. Maxey drafted, Embiid drafted. Don't get me wrong, Tobias, whatever. He about to be gone anyway, so this shit ain't gonna be relevant.
Weird.
Soon.
So it's funny you say that though, because like, all right, we took care of Tobias, so damn. So like, in essence, to get people to want to come here, we kind of have to take care of Harden. Is that the idea? You know what I mean? The only thing is, I feel like I'd be more comfortable taking care of Harden. Bro, you got to take care of us, man. You know what I mean? Like,
I still say what I said before, which is Harden gave us those 2 games against the Celtics. And
he gave us
didn't
2.
Give us none. So
You said Embiid?
Embiid didn't give us none.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and say sign Harden, bring him back. If he can, first off, if we can get to the playoffs, right, which we going to do, and then if we can get to the playoffs and Harden can give us some type of consistency, oh shit, we in there. We in there. Because you see how narrow of a margin we lost by with having no one show up? Like, niggas completely shut down for whole entire quarters of a
nigga.
fucking game.
Nigga, that's
and
terrible.
we was still in it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I watched that 4-minute stretch. We
Niggas
was
only
up,
played 3 quarters of. Yeah, we didn't.
Game 6
we
when we
played
was up.
3 quarters every game. We never played 4 quarters.
Game 6 and the third quarter when we was up by 2 points. I watched the whole. Matter of fact, it was fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, we was up by 2 points. It was like 83-85 or some shit. And it was 4 minutes to go on the clock. And B didn't touch the ball for 4 whole fucking minutes. And guess what? I'm not going to sit here and justify that nigga for it because it's just as much his fault as it is anybody else's fault.
On that team. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, ain't nobody going to say, oh, who are you to call a timeout and tell us what we should do with the ball? No, because you the star, nigga. That's your job. You're the one who's supposed to say that. And ain't nobody else going to say it but you. So, yeah, I fault that nigga for it. I fault all of them niggas for it. But, nigga, that shit was disgusting. But, however, with that said, we got the talent. We just don't got the head.
Yeah, the head. I still feel like we need 1-2 more guys, man. I feel like we got a lot. We're relying on a couple more guys.
We need a nigga that really want to win, bro, more than anything in the world, bro.
Yeah,
because we don't got that on this team. We don't got that. Like, for niggas to be able to question whether you really want to win, that means you don't really want to win.
Because you got PJ. PJ is like that, but
he got one last year. He all right.
But he's out there. I feel like we need somebody that's really hungry. You know what I mean? Like who's hungry right now
with some talent though.
That's the thing. So
PJ
like,
ain't really got no talent like that. We need somebody that's hungry with some talent.
So all right. So
your voice can only go but so far when you ain't scoring no points.
Yeah. So let's see this here. If we actually let's just say dream scenario, right? And if we figure this out, all right.
Chris Paul 2 years ago would have been perfect.
What if we can get Chris Paul now? If we just can sign him on a vet minimum. We don't trade for him.
He don't play in the playoffs. What the fuck are we gonna do with that?
I mean, nigga,
he
plays enough during the season.
I disagree with the idea of running a whole bunch of sets all season, and then when the playoffs come, you got to switch your whole shit up. Yeah, because then now it's a new game. You don't know what you're doing. It ain't natural. You need to be able to run that shit all season, show dominance with it, show us unstoppable, like the Eagles did, and then run that shit through the postseason and show us dominant and show us unstoppable.
Yeah,
that's what
like Denver did. You know what I mean?
Like Denver did.
So
like Denver's doing.
So that's true. I mean, that's the thing. Is just so who do we do that with? Because I don't think we do that with. Like we were a good team. We had we actually had a better record than Denver through the season. Just so niggas know. So we did show some dominance, and but I feel like our flexibility in terms of what we could have done in the playoffs just wasn't really there. You know what I mean? We ran only one playoff season. They ran multiple sets all season. And that's where it is there. You know what I mean? It's levels to this shit, unfortunately. So we can't go up past the second level, motherfuckers. But, oh, man. So, like, I don't know. I'm just thinking in the sense to where we establish our first level. We keep Harden. If we can bring Chris Paul in on, like, a fucking, like, vet men, you know what I mean? We add him to the squad.
You really think that's going to happen? Harden and Paul again on the same team?
I mean, niggas had success together before. You know what I mean? So when last seen in action, they got torched by Steph Curry, but
Chris Paul was injured.
Well, that season he was injured, which That's one of my issues with him is just
That's
that
what I'm saying.
he's always
not going to play in the
I mean,
playoffs, bro.
and that's what I'm afraid of for Embiid because he's always injured in the playoffs as well too. So it's just
Yeah,
like you
in
don't
the
want to be
beginning.
the best player that could never actually be healthy enough through like
It's funny
16
'cause
weeks.
it seemed like this year.
stretch.
It seemed like this year he was like, I want to try to like expend as little energy as possible on the first and second round to try to work toward the third, right? But the nigga didn't make the third. So maybe next year he's going to try that same shit but just slightly different, which is probably not even play like part of the first round. A good bit of the first round. Because, I mean, if it's a good enough team, like, think about it. You the star, right? If it's a good enough team, they should be able to make it through the first round without me, bro. And if they can't make it through the first round without me, then what the fuck am I getting out of bed for?
Yeah. I mean, well, we got somebody that chimed in. They said like a good combo of like health and experience, where it's just you got dudes that are healthy enough to kind of get you there, and that sucks because that's what we were, right? We were able to actually run through Brooklyn with our young guys, but then when we got to the second round, where we were depending on like our main stars and shit like that to actually get us through. Oh wow, you look gorgeous. I love this. Nice, but it just didn't work. It just didn't work at all. I mean, I feel like they didn't understand the assignment. The world was just like, all right, all the young guys, everybody else got you through Brooklyn, but all right, guys, like you two, former MVP, current MVP, can you guys get us past this team and then get us to the next round?
They got them to one game at home, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
They stole the first one.
we stole the first one.
After that, what else do you want George Niang, DeAnthony Melton, and fucking, I'm not going to say Shake again, and fucking PJ to do? Like, what else do you want? What do you want fucking Jalen McDaniels to do?
In 2 minutes.
What do you want those guys to do? Like, really? I mean, they stole one, man. That shit was beautiful how they did it. But I don't know, man. Like, our backcourt without Embiid is trash. Our interior defense without Embiid is trash. Our ball movement is trash. Obviously, we can't transition. We don't get back for shit. Our rebounding. So, when you really think about it, we run around trying to outscore motherfuckers, bro. And we do it with...
And if you and if you ain't got the ballers that's gonna put more points up on niggas, then
yeah,
it's not gonna happen.
we do it with, like, 3 niggas. Our rotation's been tight all year, bro. That shit been tight since the All-Star break.
Yeah, so we need that's why we need the Toby 2 for 1.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah. They said,
and I think that'll actually help a lot of things. Actually,
I mean, it'll free something up, but we still have to figure out what's going to happen with that. First off, backup big man. Never.
Yes.
Never. Right? And then if Toby's gone, then clearly, bro, we need somebody who's going to be a defensive anchor starting. And it can't be PJ putting up nothing. We have to have a defensive anchor that can actually score, that starts. All right.
Kuz, man, we gotta get Kuzma.
All right.
We
He's
gotta
gonna
get
be a
Kuzma.
defensive anchor. He's going to be a defensive anchor.
We gotta get Kuzma. I mean,
All right.
he may not necessarily be the
At
anchor,
the
but
4 position?
3-4. I mean, he can
Okay.
guard the wing. He's got the size. He's got the movement, and he can score too. So
Okay.
I like
well,
it.
You need that. You definitely need that.
He's gonna do it just as good, if not better, than Toby.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and he'll actually give you more points because he'll actually go off for 35, 40 points on a random night. Toby won't give you that. You know what I mean?
And then you need I hate to say it, but you need a backup point guard, bro.
Yes.
Maxey is not a point guard. Nobody else on this team. First off, every time they've been doing this shit since Danny Green. They've been doing this shit since fucking niggas having just anybody bringing the ball down. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Because nobody can dribble, bro. And it's like, all right, that's cool. But, like, if you can't dribble, learn how to pass. Nobody can pass either.
Who was the one dude that we had? He's on New York now, or he was on New York a couple of years ago. He was our. We had him playing fucking point point forward. It was damn with the New York.
He's
His
on
name.
Sarge.
Not Sarge, nah. Shit.
Who?
You remember?
A nigga?
Yeah, it was.
Ish Smith?
Nah. He even though he was here as well too.
I don't know who to name. The process has so many people.
No, we had Trey Burke. He was on Washington. Damn, see Sixers
Trey Burke.
had way too many players, man.
He went to fucking Dallas too. He could have been Brunson if he'd have had some discipline.
See, he would have actually. I don't know, but he moved around a lot. That was the big issue with him. I think that was like the big part is that like we had him here, but I mean we had him here after like a run of like being on other teams as well too. So.
You know what was cool about Brunson? Yeah, that nigga was a defensive player. That's how that nigga stayed on the court, and that's how you do it.
I mean, if you can't play offense, you at least play defense. That'll at least get you some time if you can get stops. But I mean, I think that should actually be the fucking standard there. I mean, if you can't play offense, you gotta at least be able to play defense. You gotta at least be able to stop a nigga.
Defend your position.
What was Knicks roster 2019?
Win your matchup.
Or at least have like a, at least have like a positive plus minus.
Oh, you talking about fucking Alec Burke?
There we go.
You talking about Alec Burke?
There we go.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was that was a crazy thing because he ended up being like secretly nice as shit.
No, he could dribble.
They were using him as like a fucking like corner specialist, and then like it got to the point to where niggas got hurt, and they was like, yeah, yo, we need you to bring the ball up. And
Brett Brown was still there at that time, so they finally said, yo, we need you to bring the ball up, and I'm like, oh, look at this guy kind of excelling at this, like, damn. And then as soon as niggas got off injury again, there you go, no more Alec Burke.
Nope. And then he went to New York, had a couple good seasons up there.
Nah, just one.
Yeah.
And they paid him. And it wasn't even a great season. It was like it was satisfactory. Like my nigga was giving him like 12 to 18 on a given night starting. Which that's cool. I'm with that. But
As long as you ain't the main dude, I mean, that's
yeah.
fine. And I'm cool with that. I mean, if you can do that, and as long as like you can actually defend your position, and you give us that type of scoring every night, that's kind of cool. I mean, the only thing is, I think just like in key moments, at least in the postseason, I just need you to actually be able to like protect the ball, and still be able to actually keep the keep the defense going. You know what I mean? Like I'm. Granted, you got to actually make key shots in key times, but in the postseason, I feel like once your real guys get going, a guy like him should be able to shine a little more because, your stars actually get more of the attention.
Yeah, that's why I asked about that segment where I'm like, yo, who could just randomly give you 40? That, like, if you unlock them and you let them have the ball. Because, like, Shake Milton was one of those people at one point.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, and then Jalen Brunson went straight up into that category. And then, like, you got certain guys like, a Maxey who I seen do it on Denver on a random fucking Saturday game. And then, like, there's people all around the league who they can get hot and go crazy if you let them be in control. And honestly, I don't know what's going on with Alec Burke right now. His team ain't in the playoffs no more, but I ain't watch him. I don't watch Knicks games. I can't stand Knicks games. Bless you.
Thank you.
Every time I watch a Knicks game, it just seems like there's a whole lot of extra for no reason. And they ain't even good. It's not good basketball. Julius Randle, I don't even think they like that guy.
I don't know. It's weird. I feel like they're like the worst version of us. These niggas like actually like see at least like I feel like we're justifiably like justifiably fucking delusional in a sense because we're always like somewhat competitive, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, but they got like a shit owner that doesn't care about basketball, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, he just cares about getting niggas in the building. So, but the thing about it is, when the league's doing good, New York's a good place because, when you got like 5, 6, like, great players, you're always gonna actually fill in the seats every time. And then it's New York, so niggas always gonna want to go to a Knicks game. So, that's the thing. I mean,
Wait. You said 5-6 great players, nigga. I don't know if they got 1.5 over there.
no, not them, but just in the league. Like niggas always gonna show up to see LeBron play. You know what I mean? Niggas are always gonna show up to see KD.
Yeah, it's it's a theater ticket.
Giannis, you know what I mean? So it's just it's Broadway. You know what I mean? Like that's really what it is. So as long as you have like a decent enough team to trot out there, you can make it work. I mean, the only thing is, like, if you do win, there's no way to really scale, you know what I mean, anything you can do because everything is still really tight there, So, I mean, it's not like they really actually, like, make any extra money from actually winning, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, all right, cool. You have a championship. All right, you actually have a parade. But it's New York. It's Knicks. You know what I mean? The fucking blue and orange is like pretty much synonymous with the city already. So it's not really too much more you can do with it, But you know what I mean? You got some markets that can actually just elevate. Like for us, it would actually be pretty cool. But I feel like as a city, we're not really prepared for a fucking a parade in the summer. You know what I mean? We don't have the faculties to keep niggas from getting shot and shit like that all over the place. So,
I mean, we could
try.
You know what I
mean? So
you never know until you try.
Until you try.
Yeah.
I mean, in the winter it's cool enough because it's cold as fuck and like everybody that wants to be there.
Yeah, white folks.
Yeah. So everybody that wants to be there is there. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
you can give enough. They give away free beer. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Bud Light. Even though y'all hating, you know what I mean? Bud Light was you know what I mean? But I know, like, I got a beer on Bud Light, you know what I mean? When my team won the Super Bowl. I don't know any other beer that did that, you know what I mean? So.
I got a shirt.
So, see, niggas gave out beers, shirts, and everything like that.
Yeah.
But either way, man, like, you can have that, but in the summer, when niggas out there, you know what I mean, on Broad Street drinking Hennessy.
Shooting.
And they tank tops out there in the heat.
And then the fiends showing up. Oh shit!
Yo, that's just
pickpocketing niggas in the crowd.
That's just real. That would probably be like the most Philly day ever though. If that actually, that's why I'm waiting for it.
Yo, since '83, bro. This generation needs that, bro.
That's gonna be the hood Woodstock. Yo, that's gonna be crazy.
The streets need a Sixers chip. They need to drop by the Deuce. They need to go up to 52nd Street. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if they get Uber up there, but that parade needs to touch West Philly. Damn. That'd be a dope ass fucking day.
I think the way they would have to do it, but that shit ain't happening no time soon now because fucking 95 is fucking down. But if these niggas actually go through this, they go through. No,
they can build that shit over the summer.
I mean, it's gonna take half the summer to build that shit. That's just
it's gonna take the summer to build that shit, but they're gonna build that shit over the summer. I mean, hey man, highways break all the time, man.
Not like that though.
No, that was a fun one to watch. But as long as nobody got hurt, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't seem like anybody got hurt. It just seems like it was just a really bad crash and situation.
Yeah, I mean,
because I think the driver got out, but I think when he got out to report it, the fire had already occurred and happened and shit like that. So, but that's just crazy. I mean, that's wild. I still don't know what to make of that. That's just.
I mean, there's some negligence somewhere. You know how that.
Yeah, somebody was negligent.
Yeah, somebody fucked up. But these big ass disasters don't happen without somebody fucking up royally.
So, we didn't get around to this before, man. So, man, it's kind of the same thing with like this whole Canadian, like, smoke, you know what I mean, and fire and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I was actually going to come in here and be like, you believe in that shit?
What, the fires up there and shit?
Yeah, you believe there's actually a fire in Canada?
I mean, at least that's what I've seen videos and pictures of. That's what's been reported to me. You know what I mean?
But that don't that could be created from anywhere.
I mean, but where the fuck is it gonna come from?
But the smoke though. Like, you really think that smoke traveled fucking 400 miles over the water, through the land, through the trees, through the buildings, to cover up Center City?
It's enough of it. It's a lot of it.
I'm just asking. Do you really think that?
I think we all got hit with some shit, like on Men in Black, and we don't remember the epic Marvel like hero battle that had happened.
And that's the fucking. This is just the aftermath.
This is the aftermath. Like, it was literally like an epic battle between us and some aliens and shit, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, this is just all the
Just put it back." And then this is just
There was some
the debris.
explosions, some real shit that went down. And it just like kind of keep.
Yeah, these little dust particles. Goddamn, can't do nothing with these.
That's pretty bad though. If there's like, well, I guess that's bad either way. I mean, would you want to know the truth whether or not your country is actually having like epic galactic battles against space aliens, or would you just want to be in the truth of just like
I
smoke
believe
shit?
I believe the masses should be able to get together and vote on it. Yeah, everybody except criminals and children and certain colored people.
But I think I think that's the hard part there though. It's just like, I mean, I'm pretty sure most people would probably want to square up against some aliens. I mean, that's everybody's like dream and shit. That like ever since everybody saw Independence Day, everybody would like definitely were like willing to like ready to ride and shit like that. Like that would be because it's like it's an uncommon enemy. So it's like the ultimate other. It's just like it's like this motherfucker ain't no like It's not a human like adversary.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, it's not murder.
Yeah.
It's not murder. So like most of us have been waiting to kill something our whole life, right? But we don't want to be bad people. So aliens are the perfect solution to that problem. If we had an alien invasion, I think that would be like the best therapy for humanity in general.
Where were these motherfuckers in the 90s living in the roach infested house? They could get all their rocks off, killing all them. Where the exterminators at?
So
Where the Starship Trooper fans? The only good bug is a dead bug.
So I really do feel like, I sincerely feel like there are people who are ready. They're ready right now. They're sitting in their house and they're like, when they come, this is what we're going to do. They be having drills on a regular basis. Just like the zombie guys. You know how there's a whole subculture of zombie people?
Yeah.
They ready for the zombie attack? And
Yo, shouts out to y'all, yo. I love that, yo.
yeah, because they vigilant.
Yeah. Listen, bro.
So I think we got
I mean,
alien niggas like that.
just let me know what you're at. You know what I mean? When the shit happens, I'll come holler at you. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, and
you
the
know,
thing
you
is-
knew.
And the thing is, the niggas who planning on fighting the aliens, if they got even a hint of intelligence, they're probably producing and engineering some type of alien killing razor or laser, not razor, laser, something, some type of gun, some type of projectile, something.
alien killing blazer.
Alien killing munitions, anti-alien munitions. I'm pretty sure they're working on that.
Munitions.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm actually about to name a weed that, dog. That's kind of crazy.
anti-alien munitions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. That's a pretty good string of words. But yeah, like fucking just figure out if it's organic based and then like what kind of organic, and then you figure out what disintegrates each type of organism and shit, and then just work from there. And then you can have like settings to it. I'm not one of these people. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying we need to support these people.
Yeah,
when,
'cause-
if and when the alien invasion comes. You know
you
what I
need
mean?
to support them now because they need help now. So dial 1-800.
1-800 hunt those aliens. And what was the thing? The alien. Yeah, no, that was actually pretty cool. See, that's funny. It all comes around. We get that fucking text message with a fucking. So we actually got a text message earlier. Somebody actually giving us a web link and then giving us like some random like social media post to actually like see some shit online. You know what I mean? And it just says like they are among us or the invasion is upon us or some shit like that. And it just gave a secret password. And niggas logged in, and it was a trailer for a fucking show. It was dope. So it was Samuel L. Jackson goes John Wick, and I fuck with it. You know what I mean? That's what we need in this world, in this life. You know what I mean? So shouts out. You know what I mean? Black Father's Month and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Samuel L. Zaddy out here. You know what I mean? So he out here, he getting it. Got the ice eye and shit like that. He killing it. My man's.
I like that his hair is so detailed in every role. Like, he's always got detailed hair in every role. He goes out of his way to get some fucking hair and, like, different hair. Huh? Yeah, he bald.
Yeah. I mean, but same thing with Wesley Snipes. That's why, like, back in the day, like, when niggas was doing, like,
The Blade,
Demolition Man.
yo?
Yeah, because all that shit was a fucking wig. Niggas was getting, you see the shit niggas get now on social media where, like, they're bald, but they actually have, like, they put the hair pieces on so niggas actually look good. Like, they had access to that shit back in the 90s. Like, niggas was, like, born different. They was, like, 20 years ahead with it. So they,
My
like, with the
homie
movies,
told
they
me-
went crazy with their hair, dude.
My
So it was
homie
just
told
like-
me his good friend draws his beard on for 20 minutes a day before he goes out of the house.
Wow. Just all Beijing?
He's an artist.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's pencils, it's all types of shit. Like, he make it work. So, I mean, it's serving a function, I guess, in his life. Because that shit is an inconvenience. And whoever fucking knows about it, they gonna know about it anyway, right? Like, when that shit coming off all over them.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like, yo, I just saw you last time. But I guess it's,
No,
I
like your intimate partner and shit.
yeah.
They gonna be like, oh shit, like.
I mean,
this
hopefully
shit
they
ain't-
sweating it off, you know what I mean? Hey,
But
I
yo,
want to get too raunchy.
that's the idea.
PG-13,
But that's the
PG-13,
idea of it, though.
PG-13.
Like, nigga, like if you are drawing your face on, your beard on as a man. I'm not judging nobody either. I'm just asking a question. If you're drawing your face on, your beard on as a man, you know how beards are, right? You cut them off and they grow back, right? So, like, what do? You just go out the next day and be like, oh, yeah, I cut it off.
I guess so. Unless they just do that every day and that's just their thing.
You ever had beard envy?
Sometimes. But then again, man, I don't know, man. I mean, see, that's the thing. Me and you got the same hairstyle right now. You got the same struggle that I'm pretty sure that I have with my hair and shit like that going through this. And so you already know what it is. So I don't envy anybody when it comes to this shit because it's just a rough life. And you recognize a nigga that live another rough life and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, and it is what it is. So,
Yeah.
I mean, niggas keep your shit twisted, man. You know what I mean? Don't be out here with us, you know what I mean, like us, you know what I mean, out here looking like the goons and the goblins and shit.
I had to take my shit out because it was too thin. It was too small. I couldn't leave it in too long. Pause. I don't know how the fuck. I just
Happy Pride.
move away from that. Just move away from that whole thing. So, yeah, man.
Oh, man.
So this Janelle Monáe album, man. I'm trying to listen to it, but I just keep getting distracted by these titties, man. It's hard. It's really
mean-
hard. And the thing is, I want to be politically correct, and I don't want to try to objectify anybody, you know, or offend anybody, or make somebody uncomfortable with who they are. But I'm telling you, every time I go to fucking Google this shit, I just be like, damn, titties, and then I just be like, nah, I'm not going. I'm gonna stick with the titties. Move away from the music.
I mean,
Because I have one track mind.
I mean, so, I mean, what you can do is you could probably just go and just listen to the album. It just came out, so it's on Spotify. You just, you know, just put the album on, turn the lights off, and, you know, is what happens, you know what I mean? It's just what it is.
Did you like it? Did you enjoy it?
I didn't listen to it yet, so it's just, you know.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. It's funny. I actually saw her do something on online. She actually had the vinyl, and she was like in some like record store. She bought the vinyl and opened up the vinyl, and the vinyl had like her titties on there. So it was like, oh man, I was like, okay, I see it. So it's just, you know, she's like selling her body and stuff like that, and it's
No. She's using her body to sell her music.
yeah,
Yeah. Right?
it's a little bit of both. I think it's just.
It's
I mean-
allowed, though, right? That's
I mean,
legitimate.
well, the funny thing is, like, her as an artist, you wouldn't think that she would do that, but seeing her do that and having so much joy doing that, it's just like, it makes you question whether or not, are you just doing this just for fun, or are you actually trying, like, it's just, a question, because, like, she's actually, like, an incredibly talented woman. She does a lot of shit. She was just in Knives Out, and she was, like, you know, two people in the same movie. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But it was, like, it's, you know, I don't know whether or not it's, like, she's kind of making a mockery of what's going on out here in terms of just, like, you know, the amateur porn nature of, like, you know, how you play social media and shit like that, or is it just like, you know, she's just legitimately having fun? Maybe it's a little bit of both, but hey, I'm along for the ride, and I enjoy this, man. Shouts out Janelle Monáe, you know what I mean? Age of Pleasure. Go listen to that. I know I will soon. Maybe in the dark
With the lights off.
with the lights off. You know, who knows? Maybe.
Well, that was a fucking glowing endorsement. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I mean, who's complaining right now? You know what I mean? It's better. Listen, dog. It's better to smile than to frown, man. Listen, man. You know what I mean? You need some joy in your life. You know what I mean? Just enjoy titties. This is what it is. You know. So
I'm more of an
every. But you're not gonna enjoy.
I never hated on a titty.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
I
Yeah,
never
you
was
can't.
like, yo,
Why hate?
get this
It's
out of
just-
here.
Just,
I don't want this titty. No, I never did that.
Nah, dog. It's enjoy. It's just it's love. It's being shared with love, and joy, and happiness, and just just I don't know. Just don't have like any negative emotions or any like anything. Just enjoy it. It's the age of pleasure. You know what I mean? Be pleased, enjoy it. You know what I mean? Relax yourself, man. Relax yourself. Let your conscience be free. You know what I mean? You're now chilling in the presence of the ROCD. Pause. Happy Pride.
So, you want to talk about this Shaq concert?
You went to a Shaq concert?
No, I didn't go to a Shaq concert. There's going to be a Shaq concert after the Phillies game on July 1st. Diesel will be DJing.
DJ? Oh, so he's DJing.
Yeah, he'll be DJing at Citizens Bank Park.
Nice.
Your ticket to this Phillies game will get you into the Shaq concert as well.
Damn.
And that's why I said in the group text, I wonder what kind of people are going to be at this Shaq concert.
I mean,
I think it's going to be a whole bunch of old black niggas, and I think it's going to be a bunch of little hoes.
I don't know.
Because he's DJing fucking dubstep and shit.
Who's Shaq?
Yeah.
I don't know what Shaq's into, man. Shaq is a very interesting guy, man.
You didn't see the commercials during the Phillies games?
No,
This
I don't.
nigga, oh my God, he'd go by Diesel, bro.
I mean, he was Diesel. I mean,
I could
he's
see
the one who's
Zion
really-
being there.
Nah, I mean that's the thing.
Zion looked like he listened to dubstep, bro.
Zion's still in training. I mean, Shaq was Diesel. He was Diesel in the movie. You know what I mean? So like, I can see it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I love it. You know what I mean? Shaq out here just DJing on the weekends.
You trying to go to the Shaq concert with me?
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it. We need to get a
Jay, you want to go to the Shaq concert?
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yes.
Yeah.
After the Phillies game,
It's
we're
not
going to go to the Phillies game, and
It's
then
not
we're
a
going to go to
Shaq
the
concert.
Shaq concert.
He's not performing.
Yes, he is.
It's a DJ set. It's not.
No, but listen, he gonna be jumping around on stage.
He's struggling.
Listen.
Never.
Because it's like a hobby.
Yeah,
he got ADD.
It's a hobby. Yeah,
The nigga
It's-
can't stay off TV. Like, I don't know what it is about him. Like, he private jets to every. He lives in Atlanta and Florida, and LA.
He takes a private jet. That's quite the commute to work. That's actually a heavy commute to work.
I don't know, man. I don't know where he finds the time for it.
I want to pause and not judge millionaires' lives.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
well, the thing is, he's a local sheriff.
He's got his masters too.
He got his master's. He actually has his doctorate.
He's a
actually.
doctor. Yeah, he's Dr. Shaquille
Doctors.
O'Neal. I'm sorry.
And
Yes,
apparently
doctor.
he's got some.
I'm not interested in watching Dr. Shaq
You don't want to come with us?
do a performance.
So it's a Phillies game, and then after the game,
Win or lose, he's going to come out.
he's gonna come out win or lose.
Win or lose.
Win or fucking lose.
Yo, does anybody know where the hot dog hookup is? They
It's-
used to
it's-
have the tickets in the hot dog, like in the box hot dogs. I don't even remember what brand, but when you open the box, there was like 6 tickets on top.
What?
I need to find it.
I don't
'Cause I
know.
don't want to pay for a Phillies ticket.
I mean, nobody.
No, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Listen, man, I'm gonna figure something out. But hot dog night is dollar dog night is Tuesdays. We just broke record for dollar dog night 3 times this year.
Damn, dollar. Damn.
Yeah, and they throwing hot dogs. They do a hot dog wave.
They do glizzy waves, dog. Stop
Yeah.
playing, dog.
Glizzy wave.
Glizzy
See,
wave.
The thing is,
yeah,
like, if you get a
that's-
hot dog, you can't be on film eating it. So what you gonna do? You're gonna throw it in the air.
So everybody throwing their glizzies in the air, just around.
It
Really?
costs $1. Throw 2 glizzies. Fuck it.
Are you kidding me?
No, that's
It's
serious.
so wasteful.
We won it's a hot dog, nigga.
I know, but
You know how many pigs had to die for that, right?
no, I'm just saying, like,
If you're hungry, eat one in the bear.
I'm just saying, like,
yeah, right.
like-
you just in the bathroom
Yo,
fucking a glizzy up.
Nah, dog, it's just so weird. Niggas just throwing hot dogs in the air. Just like it just It's just so wasteful. It's just like
but it's
just,
human culture. What are you talking about,
I know.
motherfucker?
I know. I mean,
You've been watching sports your whole life, and
you
this
probably
shit
shouldn't. You
this is
probably
weird
shouldn't.
to you.
You probably shouldn't eat hot dogs. You should probably throw them up. Even though I did actually see a video of somebody spiralizing a hot dog.
No.
They spiralized a glizzy, and it looked good.
Hey,
I loved it.
They
Pause.
they invited Joey
but
Chestnut.
to this.
He was at the fucking game.
He started the
night.
glizzy waves. Just kind of
Nigga on Dollar
he
Dog
tossed
night.
the first glizzy.
I don't know if he tossed the first glizzy, but he definitely had a time with his glizzies. Nigga, it's a thing, man. You don't, man. You gotta stay
Listen, dog.
You gotta stay up on the culture.
I guess it's a glizzy wave summer. Is that the way they're doing it? Are they doing that every week now? Is that Dollar Dog night? Do they do that every Dollar Dog night every week?
No, they gotta announce it. Like sometimes they'll do it, sometimes they won't. But you gotta know. You gotta know.
So just so you know, man, there's a secret list of people that can go out to the Phillies game and wave their glizzies.
No, you can do it.
It's
Anybody can
America's
do it.
pastime.
Anybody can do it. You get your ticket for free and just go wave your glizzy. All right, so
Man, you're gonna get a one-way ticket, dog. Yeah, listen. Life isn't like it is, man, in the hub.
Philly's heating up right now, man. Philly's
Are they?
heating up. Yeah, they
Are
are.
they? Yo, so hold on. So what was that whole argument? Oh yeah, I meant to ask you that because I saw Rob Thompson arguing, but I didn't see the play that he was arguing. What was that about? Because like
So
he was about to knock homeboy
Aaron
the fuck
Nola,
out.
Aaron Nola was throwing balls out. Like the umpire has a bunch of balls in his little sack, and if the catcher, like let's say Aaron Nola throws a ball and that shit hits the dirt, catcher throws that out immediately because it's got dirt on it, and because it has dirt on it, that affects the spin. So if I throw it, it's less predictable as to where it's going to go, right? So the catcher throws that ball out immediately and then reaches back and gets another ball from the umpire. Now, when the umpire gives him that ball, catcher throws that shit to the pitcher. The pitcher looks at the ball and then decides, is this ball good enough for me? And apparently Aaron Nola was doing that shit enough to get on the umpire's nerves. And he felt like it was, I don't know, I ain't hear what he said, but it was getting on his fucking nerves. He jumped up and was like, God damn it, stop throwing balls out. So maybe, I don't know, slowing the game down, whatever you want to call it. So Rob Thompson was just like, it ain't no fucking rule. Like you can't get on him and fucking slow the game down and make this shit about you when there's no rule. So don't say shit. If it ain't no rule, don't say shit. So that's what it was all about.
Yeah,
basically.
I guess his thing is like more or less like no, I'm
Go
just
holler at
checking the balls.
MLB, motherfucker.
I mean that is actually a pretty good strategy though. Like yo, you think it's hot? Nah, dog. Let me get another ball. Nah, I'll take another ball.
Yeah,
Let me get another ball.
exactly. Because they got the pitch
Alright.
clock thing going. So it's a whole bunch of different reasons and ways that niggas are getting around the pitch clock.
Yeah,
And
so
maybe they mad at him for doing that. But guess what? It ain't a fucking rule. So, yeah. But now here's the other thing. Now he got tossed out for something, for objecting to something that's not a rule. So now it's like, all right, they gonna fight over that shit. Because we lost that game 9-0. And the thing is, the manager is there for fucking pitching changes and shit. You know,
Yeah,
our
they
bullpen got fucking wrecked that day. So, yeah, that shit gonna go up the ladder though. I think.
yeah. So that's the thing though. Do you think our bullpen is like tight enough, man? I still feel like we're like missing like 2 or 3 more guys, man.
Nah, I
Like,
think we just need that consistency in the starters for real. Like Zach Wheeler has not been doing as well as he should be doing. Aaron Nola making a lot of mistakes, giving up a lot of just fucking. He's walking niggas. He's giving up a lot of runs in the early innings. Besides that, go and do that. Do that.
yo, what are you talking about, dog? Yo, we live, dog. What is he? Oh, see, all right, yeah. See, they still hear us here. We out here.
What? What's
It's
going on?
mad late. Yeah, you were right, Alec Burke. Some reason we're getting the post down.
Alec Burke.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
shouts out to Planet.
yeah, it's just all up to the starters, dog. It really is. It's just all up to the starters. If they could hold their own, if we could get a couple good consistent 7-inning games where they keep it under 2-3 points, yeah, we could rock. But Bass is waking up. Schwarber's waking up.
I mean, it's fine. She's just loud. You know, we got another special guest in the house. It's the annoying ass cat.
Yeah, it's cats
It's
always.
cool.
It's cats always.
People love cats.
Some people.
So
Some people love dogs. You ever think about getting a dog?
I think about it, but dogs are a lot of work though.
Yeah.
That takes a,
You might as well get a fucking kid, right?
I guess, yeah.
If you're gonna get a dog.
Little babies, little poochies. They're self-contained.
Nah, when I had dogs, I had little teeny dogs. They was what do you call it? They were
Toy dogs.
nah. They was paper trained. So you put a little mat down and they wee on the mat.
See,
Wee pads.
See, that's the thing. I mean, that's the crazy thing about like having like puppies. Like people love puppies. Puppies are so cute. They're like the cutest thing ever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you have to actually train those motherfuckers. And even in training that shit, man, you gotta. It's just a rough life.
Yeah.
You know, where there's pleasure, there's pain and shit like that. So
Nah, I feel like dog people are like real dog people. Like
yeah, I
they
mean, well,
spend lots of animals with their dog or whatever.
Yeah.
Lots of time with their animal.
I mean, it takes a lot. I mean, to actually like kind of break, or even like kind of just train the dog with what you need. You know, what I mean, you want them to be. It actually takes a lot of effort and time. You know what I mean? So
Nah, that ain't for me.
I don't have it right now. Nah, not right now.
Nah,
Though I love dogs.
nah, I don't love dogs that much either.
I mean, I love my cats, but they get on my nerves too. But
Sometimes I be mad at how much white people love dogs.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. You can't tell people how to feel about their pet. I've seen people like get extremely
like-
animated over their
So
love.
somebody was like, yeah, so if you were a dog, what kind of dog would you be?
Whoa,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's you know that's a different story right there.
no, but like,
You know, that's
I
like some furry shit.
I had to think about it, and I was like, you know what? White people really, really love ice cream and dogs. So think about it. You know what I mean? Calm down. So I looked at him and I said, what kind of dog would you be? And they said some crazy shit I ain't never heard of. And I was like, okay, they serious about this shit. So I was like, nah, I never thought about it.
Nah,
It's hard enough trying to be a man out this motherfucker.
knowledge of dogs is.
Hard enough trying to be a man out here, dog.
I gotta learn how to be a dog too, or what type of dog I want to
For
be.
real, like,
I mean, I don't know. I guess it like depends on your knowledge of dogs and like you know what they've been bred to do. I don't know. That's a whole different culture and people and shit like that. That I don't know, man. I'm not ready for it. You know what I mean? So maybe eventually, but or at some point in time, but not today. Not today, nigga. I am a cat man. I am cat people.
I don't even think I'm a cat man no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give them niggas no energy.
I mean, but that's the thing. I mean, you don't really have to. It gets to a certain point to where you can have a cat and they'll actually kind of live in their own world, and you
Yeah,
know,
we coexist.
yeah, we coexist in the space, and you kind of just feed them, and then it's all cool. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then it's a lot of times like you know it's like it's a good relationship because the cat kind of serves a purpose in the house. If the purpose is there, it just keeps away pests and vermin and shit like that. You're
Yeah.
doing the job, and it's just like okay, cool. You know what I mean?
No, my
And
cats just
sometimes
lay
motherfuckers
around.
just want to
They just be in the way. That's all they want to do is be in the fucking way. And then bitch at me. And scratch my kids in the face. That's all they want to do.
That's terrible.
Yeah, they got my young boy like right across his eye and shit.
Damn.
Just fucking missed his goddamn eye.
Damn, my nigga out here looking like Nick Fury and shit.
Yeah, it was actually bad. That shit was open. I was like, damn, she got you
Ooh.
deep too. And then I looked at him and was like, it's your fault. I done told your ass to leave her alone.
That's the thing.
You keep wanting to put fucking toys in her face and shit. She don't
Oh,
wanna play with
they
no
run up
fucking
and try to
toys.
like touch the cat and shit.
My one young boy, he just walk up to the cat with toys, putting toys in the cat face. And the
Oh,
toy,
yeah.
like, I'll be like, yo, move your face back. She can reach you. She can reach you. You're going to get scratched. And that was like, I think that was the last warning for her, though. I think that was the last warning shot.
And then she was just like, you know what? It's just tagged. And
No,
the thing is,
I
usually
think the next
so
one going
slick.
to be worse. Like, I think she going to go in on him next time if he do it again.
Damn.
Like,
Is he still doing it?
I don't know. That nigga crazy.
Yeah, he's
I
still
can't
doing
keep
it.
eyes on him all damn day. Is he still doing it? Shit, I don't fucking know. I'm here with you.
I mean,
That nigga crazy. I don't know what the fuck he doing right now, bro. Nigga could be doing anything.
damn dog. Yeah, that's just crazy. That's wild. My young boy out here living reckless.
Yeah. Shout out to him, man. That nigga 3.
It's wild.
Huh?
3-year-old.
Yeah. Well, he ain't 3 yet. He gonna be 3. He gonna be 3 in July.
Funny, I was sitting there thinking, like, this is a good starter conversation about consent. I thought this was the older one.
Nah. This is a 3. He 2, but he gonna be 3 in July.
Worthwhile. The message might be lost him at this particular juncture because all he care about is himself.
Uh huh.
So
Yeah. I mean, consent is a weird word with a 3-year-old because, I mean, all that nigga want is everything you got. You know what I mean? So he don't consent to not eating all your food. You know, so his logic is a little twisted at this point in his life. I gotta help him set it straight sometimes.
Yeah, I guess that's hard because you have to actually like get that framework of how they see the world and developing like those little premises and shit like that you believe and shit.
I mean, just stop fucking hitting people and taking all their shit, bro. Please. And then crying when they fucking try to take it back. That's all.
It's like, it's mine. It's just like, nah, man, it was theirs to begin with. Nah, dog, it's mine.
Yeah, that's
world
his
is mine.
life. And then he'll figure shit out. Like if it ain't working, he'll hit him with something. Like he'll go hard.
Damn.
Yeah, he battle tested, man. He too much. That nigga too much. He tried to hit me the other day.
Dang.
You know what I did? You know what I did?
What did you do?
You know what I did?
Damn. Nah, you didn't give him the real one. You didn't just like.
Give him work?
Yeah.
No, I didn't fucking give him work. He's 2 years old. Hell no. Tore them little thighs up though, baby. Tore them little thighs up.
So you just like kind of just beat him up and shit.
Tore them, no, I didn't beat him up. No, he actually hit me, and I said ow, and then he laughed, and then I fucking smacked the shit out of his thigh, and then he stopped laughing and he cried, and then I was like, "You want to hit me again? Because we could trade hits."
you should have started laughing. Watch what he did.
Nah, I did that. I did that before. That was what got him to stop throwing tantrums over people's food. I ran up to him and took all his food and just started laughing and eating it in front of him.
Wow.
So now he's patient when waiting for food, but when I'm not around, he's still a monster. He know how to act. He just ain't, you know.
He's a
He
little
gonna do what he wanna
He's a
do.
little tyrant. He's gonna get his way if he wants to. So
Yeah.
somebody got to keep him from getting his way. You know what I mean? So
he know how to act, but he just gonna do what he want to do, man.
gotta
Fucking
do
kids.
what you got to do.
I don't know if y'all niggas plan on having kids, but I'm gonna just say don't. You just skip that whole shit. Y'all be fine. You'll be fine.
Next question.
So, I know I'd rather wear Twism t-shirts at the Shaq party and shit like that. You know what I mean? So
Yo, you will be rocking with that nigga.
If you rock
If
a
you wear a
Twism-
Twism t-shirt,
Yeah.
nigga, you'll have all the fucking paid for women on you. Because that's what that nigga do. That's that nigga life.
you know what that means though. The world is mine. So that
I know.
So that would kind of be kind of funny going there wearing a shirt because nobody really wears those shirts or really. I remember when he came out with the brand when it first came out, but that would be a pretty
That's
fun
what I'm
thing
saying.
to do.
Who is going to a Shaq concert? Who is like, yo? And I mean, I'm inviting people. We're gonna see what happens. But what kind of people are we gonna see at a Shaq concert? That's just the weirdest fucking thing. Yeah, but I'm not no kind of people. Like I'm like other.
You gotta dial up your awareness dial.
I mean, my man, you got some Bruce Lee pants and you got red and blue hair. So you there already. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I never associated these pants with All right,
so
so this
niggas know
nigga,
the Bruce Lee John. We had the yellow John with the black stripe on the side. My man's ready right now. So red and blue hair, dog. He for real.
So
out here.
wait. No, I figured it would be like, first off, like I said, it's fucking dubstep, bro. So I figured it would be people who Shaq age. You think it's people who Shaq age?
I don't know. Dubstep is done. I mean, even Skrillex doesn't do dubstep anymore. So I'd be interested to see who's actually still going to it, who's still listening to dubstep in 2023. You know.
That's what I'm talking about.
I know you had post dubstep. They had James Blake. Apparently, he came out and killed dubstep. But then again, I don't know. I mean, you still have DJs that are still rocking and doing stuff. So,
Yeah, but then like people who are into just particularly Shaq's brand of dubstep.
well, that's the thing. I don't know how competent he is as a DJ. That's the big thing. It's just like, is it his DJing or is it just a Shaq party? You know what I mean?
How much you think he making from this shit, bro?
From this?
Yeah, you think the bag's collected from this?
I mean, I think for him is maybe, I don't know. It doesn't really have to be it's going to be a lot of money for us, but maybe
No,
not
yeah,
that
but
much
not
for
that-
him.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I
but-
mean? It's probably maybe like a 50K,
50,
maybe 60K,
little 50 piece.
maybe if 100. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's necessarily really that bad just to make an appearance, to come sit behind the DJ booth for like 5 minutes, have a drink, shake a couple hands, party, and say what's up to people. That's not, you know, it's worth your time, especially if it's like, you know, Phillies win, you get your social media on, you get your phone out, you know what I mean, you put it on the ground. I mean, we'll see. I mean,
Those not the people I want to party with.
but that's the thing, that's for him. I don't know about the people that, like, I don't know.
No, I'm talking about the Phillies crowd. Like,
the Phillies crowd.
yeah, I don't want to really party with them.
I mean, it's a lot of people that eat Papa John's.
It's a whole lot of niggas from Conshohocken and Bala Kenwood and fucking.
They know how to party. I will say that.
Oh, I know they know how to party. They party too hard.
They
nigga.
know how to party. I will say that. So
They party too hard. Niggas.
So
Seen the city, man?
I mean, it goes hand in hand. It's the same exact thing out there as it is here. It's just they just have more money. It's just and it's like 12 times more dangerous. It's just, you know,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just,
a lot more drugs.
exactly. So, but hey,
I'm not mad at them, man. I'm
listen. I mean,
I just steer clear of them niggas when I'm drunk. That's all.
yes,
That's all.
on the road sometimes too, man. Because
Yeah.
things drop crazy. But I don't know. I don't know if I would necessarily really go there for the party. I think that would probably be like a bonus situation. I'll be honest, but I'm cool to go to that game.
I will go to the game.
Yeah.
I will go to the game, and then I will walk
Who are they
around.
playing? Who are they playing?
I think it's the Washington
Oh, the Nets.
Nationals. I think. Yeah,
Nets.
I think so.
Okay,
I think
cool. I like that.
I think so. I don't know though.
Bryce gonna show up just to actually let them know what, you know what I mean, what they're missing. So
Maybe. Who knows? Baseball is tricky. There'd be times where I'd be like, for instance, Trey Turner playing the Dodgers just yesterday. Dog. It was like 9-0 yesterday we got beat. Nobody showed up. Bryson Stott had, I think he went 3 for 4. And I think Cody Clemens had a hit.
my bad. I'm trying to actually get fucking this nigga B.
Is that a pausable thing? It's Happy Pride.
Trying to get him. I don't know. Maybe
I don't know either.
that sounds bad.
For you.
Trying to get B. You want to see me getting B? Yeah.
Love is love.
Nah, dog, I love my guy, but I don't love him like that. So
Not your type.
I can say that. That's my nigga. It's not my type though. I like that.
So German quality, huh?
German quality.
Yo, you ever been to that John?
It's a grapefruit Hefeweizen, you know what I mean?
You ever been to that cafe around here? That Something Street Cafe?
Which one?
The Something Street Cafe.
Oh, the joint around the corner?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You been there? Y'all been there?
Yeah.
They got
That joint fly. Y'all both smiling.
Nah, that joint is
That joint fly, huh?
it's
delicious.
Nigga, I walked past that joint and I was like, yo, how come I ain't been in there?
Let's go.
That shit look fire.
Let's go.
Y'all wanna go in there real quick?
I mean, I'm waiting for B, but I wouldn't mind going. I don't
mean,
know
he
if they're
could-
open right now. They're probably gonna be open later, but that would actually be a good place to slide to. That would be.
Yeah, because I saw that joint. I'm like, yeah, that joint look fire. Sure.
Damn, that's a good time. Let's see what happens, man. All right,
Shit,
let's
I ain't got no,
let's
you
hit
want to
B.
do some shout outs? We ain't did no shout outs in a long time.
Oh man, all right, yeah, that's cool. I haven't done any shout outs in a while.
Shout out to my mom.
Word.
She cool.
Shouts out to the
you know,
mothers.
it's Black Fathers Month though, right?
My mom's a whole dude though.
Damn, she cool with you saying that?
Yeah, she hard body.
Word. Shout out to your mom. She cool. She a whole dude though. All right. Okay.
Yo, but it's funny you say that because that's how like Terrell Owens and like his football buddies when they talk about like who's actually like the guy like in football that actually plays like nah dog he's a whole dude, you know what I mean, like like,
Oh yeah, he's a guy.
he's like
He's a guy. He's a whole dude. Yeah.
so it's just like nah dog like
All
he's
right.
not just any run of the mill. So
You want to shout anybody out?
nah, there's a lot of people. There's too many people. I'm verklempt with motherfuckers I want to actually shout out right now.
All right, we'll give one of them some shout.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, I'm gonna give them all some shine.
All right.
I'm gonna get Happy Pride. Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them all some shout. Yeah.
I heard that as I said it. It's just, oh man. All right, let me slow down real quick. You know what I mean? Like,
Shout out Bobby Valentino.
shouts out to Bobby. You know what I mean, just want to get to know you, and thank you guys for getting to know us and listening to us right now. You're rocking with the best. It's
All
trash.
right, I'm gonna
Romeo.
skip you, nigga, because you don't know what you. I'm gonna shout out LeBron, cause I don't know. I think he gonna come back on some Iron Man shit next year.
I mean, he's got no choice.
Why? Why do you think he got no choice?
Because I mean, I think he's like fully committed to kind of just being like this being a dude. You know what I mean? Like being this like the thing is like even if you look at the run that these motherfuckers had, he just hit the scoring title. Well, yeah, just crushed it and still keeps running. And then niggas really actually like made a deep run in the playoffs.
No, they got a chip. They got a chip.
Yeah,
They did that. They did that already with that nucleus.
he's gonna get one more.
Yeah.
He's like, listen, I want to get one more for LA, and then he's done. So I'm pretty sure I anticipate them being at least somewhat competitive next season because he's still in a contract for another 2 years. And he's getting like 50, 60 mil a year, which ain't really nothing to really cough at. You know what I mean? So, especially now when you're starting to see what's going on with like the one dude that just signed with fucking Inter Miami. You know what I mean? This nigga Messi.
Messi, yeah.
Like Messi just got a crazy deal, and he just turned down a $1 billion contract to actually play for fucking the Saudis. So it's just like, yo, like niggas getting paid so much money that they turning down these type of deals. Messi is a little younger than LeBron. He's like 36, but LeBron's like, listen, man, if I can really stretch and squeeze this shit, like, who knows? I may be looking at like 100 just for my last season, just because he's gonna get the 100 just for his last season. Because
He
the
can pull up
LeBron farewell tour,
Yeah.
nigga, that shit is gonna be legendary, bro.
You think
Like,
so? I don't know.
legendary.
I don't know.
Legendary. He has so many haters, so like that shit's gonna be immaculate. Like, you know what I mean? Like ESPN is gonna like that nigga's gonna actually like be on fucking Disney Plus with his shit, bro. You're gonna see a 20-part series for every season that this nigga was in the league. This nigga has been documenting his whole life. This nigga's so prestigious.
You're
You know what I
right.
mean? Like,
You're
you know what I
right.
mean? So like, it is gonna be so magnificent. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like
You can't wait. Nigga.
I can't wait because like, bro, like sports media is gonna turn up because that's when LeBron is gonna either become like, I don't know, who knows what's
you
gonna happen.
motherfucking
afterwards, you know what I mean?
LeBronians is fucking y'all niggas is serious about y'all beliefs.
Listen, I'm just seeing, I'm just guessing the trajectory, but let's just say, man, the nigga's here for a great time and a long time. Pause.
All right.
Happy Pride.
Okay.
But
Cool. All right. Well, I got your shout out of the way. So no, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
mostly your shout out. Damn, yo.
Can I do a quick shout out?
Absolutely.
I'd like to shout out to all the firefighters.
Yes.
Stepped up in this.
This imaginary fire in Canada.
No, it's real. It's real.
Is it?
The reason why it started may be a little elusive, but it's happening, and internationally, I appreciate everyone who answered the call.
Word.
'Cause
Shout out to them.
Things was getting a little asthmatic out here.
My apologies for belittling your efforts. And hopefully ain't nobody dead.
Nah, I mean, that's the crazy thing, but now you see like a reemergence of fucking masks. Niggas actually wearing masks outdoors and out now and shit like
But
that.
it's
That's
in reverse. Wearing a mask outside.
Outside?
When you go outside, you
Yeah.
get shit off with the quickness.
Yeah.
It's the opposite.
Well, this time it was a visible threat.
yeah.
That shit's crazy. Looking out in the sky and going, oh no,
So that's
that's new.
what if the, I hope that's not the next
That's what even.
It's on.
Yeah, you on.
Yeah.
You on. It's just you ain't got the headphones, so you don't get the effect.
Yeah. It's the guest mic. I thought we were gonna have another guest mic here, but this nigga taking forever to get here.
I was sitting here thinking I was gonna be salty the whole time. It's just like silence and y'all just responding to shit.
Oh shit. Shouts out to Milky White stuff. Yeah, dog. The Phillies are super mid this season. You know what I mean? And
Well,
the Phillies actually won. We won
let's be
4-1 today. So yo, shouts out to the Phillies.
Damn, don't be telling me shit like that. I be watching them Jones after hours. But we was mid last season too. Let's keep it real. We were a 500 team. But we supposed to be able to go off in the postseason. We supposed to be able to put up a run differential if necessary.
So is that us? Are we like the Miami Heat of the fucking MLB? Is that who we are?
No, because we got a whole bunch of talent. We got like the fourth largest fucking cap.
Okay, so we
We are underperforming for overpaying.
we sometimes we might squeak in there, we might not. So that's the type of situation we're in right now. Where like
Shit.
we're kind of we have a shot at it. That's where we're at. You know what I mean? We might be more lucky than good, but you know.
Ironically,
We
the
could be
fucking
good, you know
the
what I mean?
Miami Heat of the MLB is the Rays.
Okay.
They're fucking like they're spending no money. They got a whole bunch
the
of
Tampa Bay Rays.
yeah.
But weren't they just in the World Series a couple seasons ago though? Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you know
They
what I mean?
they always come in like number 1 or 2 in the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
AL
Yeah, so they still
or
I
3.
mean, they still viable. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know, like I feel like I don't know. You see it across sports, like certain franchises that like are actually like really, you know, they have a really good
The
culture.
thing is, it's a whole
that are
different
good.
team.
Yeah, so it is.
It's all different niggas. For the
It's
most part.
more props to their culture to actually be able to get right back in there. You know what I mean? And they just kind of figured out a system. So
Yeah.
that's kind of funny, man. Just seeing that, you know, and just kind of differentiating that. But damn, dog, I really hope for that for my fucking Sixers. It sucks.
Okay, well, speaking of the Sixers, I want to give a shout out to Tyrese Maxey. When all of this shit is said and done, there will just be Maxey.
Yes.
4 years, 5 years from now, when it ain't no more Nick Nurse, it ain't no more Joel Embiid, it ain't no more James Harden, it ain't no more Tobias Harris, it's just gonna be Maxey. All right, so shout out to my guy. That's who I'm riding with. That's the only jersey I plan on buying in the next couple of years.
You get the best ROI on it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
you know, the hope is that he ends up being like the next AI or next Dame.
he is the next AI already.
Yeah.
We ain't had no guard do what he's been doing at this point as far as scoring. He's been breaking records. Or not breaking them, but, you know, keeping up.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Shouts out to Daryl Morey. I'm going to give him a flying endorsement right now
What?
because I think he's going to do the right thing. I'm gonna make the right bet. I'm gonna actually, like, you know, I'm going to actually predict my man Daryl's actually going to figure it out this summer. It may be something that actually happens at the draft. It's something in free agency, but I feel like we'll actually have at least 2-3 dudes by the end of the summer. Just because I feel like they see what the stakes are with Joel. And if Joel does want to leave, I feel like he's going to actually take one last crazy shot at it. So, but I don't know if it ends up being just a championship team or it's just a bunch of just good-ass niggas they throw together. That just actually just gives a good shot. Niggas have a good effort. And that's the thing, you know, that's also like, you know, what you get when you have the Daryl Morey experience. You know what I mean? He may not necessarily give you a championship team, but he's always going to give you a really good competitive team.
Yeah, you'll be
So,
contending.
You will contend all the time.
All right.
But we're going to contend at least next season. That's all I'm thinking. You know what I mean? So I feel like next season we'll at least get to, well, I think we at least get to the finals next season. We'll see. Or at least Eastern Conference Finals. I see that.
I want to give a shout out to, unsports related. I want to give a shout out to Elon Musk. I I hate to say it, but I'm enjoying my Twitter experience lately. And he ain't fuck it up. I thought he was gonna fuck it up, man. He made a lot of really, really like bold changes. And it's not ruined. That's hard to do when you're talking something that's so big and that so many people use. So I gotta give him a little credit for that.
Nah, it still operates well. I mean, I can't really give like much of a judgment in terms of like the actual experience of being on there.
It's not worse.
Not any better either. I mean,
It's not. But
it's just like it depends on what the algorithm gives you. If you want it to give you the good stuff, or if you want to actually go on there and argue, there's a lot to do on there. You know what I mean? So,
well, he took a lemon, right, and he squeezed juice out of that shit.
Make beef stew.
No, but it's still a whole lemon. It can give him more juice if he needs it to. Like basically, he
needs
found
it
a
to,
way.
though.
He found a way to monetize it without degrading its integrity.
Tretch and Romeo.